So 1 minute you're in Amerix, the next minute you're in some YouTube channel telling you to always work hard, never to sleep. There's enough time to sleep in the coffin. The next minute you learn that it's healthy to sleep. You should take your time to sleep. The next minute you also learn that it's unhealthy to drink coffee past 2 o'clock, past 1 p.m. So being in your 20s is a lot. Growing up is a lot of work, especially where you don't have someone to talk to, say a mentor, for example. So yeah. Hi guys, my name is Wesley Tush, and welcome to my podcast. So I was thinking about being 20. Well, I'm 23, turning 24 next year. I feel like I'm getting old. And to someone else that is maybe in his 40s or 30s, he'll tell me that you're quite young. You're quite young. You have a lot of time ahead of you. So why all this fear? Why am I so afraid to live? Why am I so afraid to die? Why am I so afraid to take that step that will propel me forward? Why am I afraid to take risks? Why am I afraid to make choices? Why can't I make my own choices? Why do I also feel terrible when I make a choice, or when someone else helps me to make a choice, and then that choice turns out to be a choice I did not want to be made for me, or a choice I do not like? So there's so much confusion. You want to be this grown up, you also don't want to become this grown up. You want to be left alone to make all your choices. You also don't want to be left alone to make your own choices because you're afraid that you will make some blunders, and those blunders will affect you later on. You're afraid to fail. For example, I remember this one time in high school. The class rep, the class prefect, the class monitor, the class captain came and said, the physics teacher has sent me to call all the perennial failures to go and see him. And well, my name was at the top of the list. I was terrible at physics, but I actually loved it. There are those unit subjects that you loved, but you fail. Well, for me it was physics and agriculture. I loved agriculture. Well, I still do. I'm actually thinking of investing in agriculture. So let me not go off the topic. So perennial failures. That thing hurt me. It stung me. Perennial meaning that it's someone that fails continuously, fails on a yearly basis. So it still stings me till date, because that was in the year 2013-14 there. And it's actually 2022. Well, 2021. We're heading to 2022. Time is also flying very, very, very fast during this corona times. So you're not even sure whether it's 2022 or 2021 or 2020. When someone tells you that last year was 2020, you feel like, no, last year should have been 2019 or something, because time has gone very fast, so fast. You don't know where time went. You don't know how time went. You don't know how time flew. Time flies so fast. You can't even account for what happened. You feel like you're wasting your time. You feel like there's so much you haven't done. You feel like there's so much you need to do. Then I come across this app. It's called Medium. On Medium, people just share articles. People write. On Medium, people write. And then I also come across this article by Gary Vee. Well, he's an entrepreneur, and he was talking about people in their 20s. People in their 20s, and telling them to actually appreciate the fact that they're in their 20s. It that means that they have more time to make mistakes, and that they should not be afraid to make mistakes. Yet they should not be afraid to go out there and actually make mistakes, because we learn through failure, right? As much as people will come and tell us, this and this is bad, don't do it. You will go and tell a child, don't touch the iron box, but he'll still go and touch it because you've told him not to. So instead of telling someone not to do something, just let them do it, right? Well, there are some things that you just have to educate someone and tell them, you guy, don't do this, don't do that because of this and this, right? And they will not do it. But there are other things, some lessons in life that you just can't tell people not to do. For example, you can't tell someone, don't do business. Don't go into business. Don't become an entrepreneur. Someone needs to be an entrepreneur. If it's in him, it's in him. You can't change that. He will become one at one point or another. So, this is the perfect time to make mistakes. This is the perfect time to make mistakes. This is the perfect time to actually go to an employer and tell them, I'll work for free, or the person that you want to mentor you. If you want to become a mentee, for example, you should take yourself out there and say that I need to do this and that, and I need you to help me. I'll do it for free. Offering to help for free, because through that interaction, it will actually help you to gain more experience, and through the experience, feeling that through the experience you might also get to grow. And if you want to become an entrepreneur, then why should you start making mistakes from scratch? Why not just go into that mentorship idea and go to someone that has already started a business and try and learn from that person how to manage a business, how to talk to people, how to talk to customers, for example, because while you're starting up, you'll have so many challenges, and some of the solutions to these challenges, you can actually find them by working under someone else. You can also find insights and new ways of doing things through working with or for someone else, working under someone else. You'll also learn better leadership skills, better personal skills by working for someone else. So in one of the posts, I read something that goes like, you should work for at least 4 years under someone before you can actually venture into your own business. Well, that was his opinion, and I feel that it actually makes sense, because you need to learn. And if you're in your 20s, then you have a lot of time. If you're in your 30s, you have a lot of time. Well, I'm not there yet, but I feel you still have a lot of time. He was telling someone that is in his 30s that you still have another 60 years. So why are you stressing? How old was the person that made it KFC? How old was the Coca-Cola guy? I forget their names, but those people were really old. Well, yes, they're really old. And when you compare yourself to that person, I feel that you should give it time. You should give it time. You should actually appreciate the process. Take every lesson as a blessing and every blessing as a lesson. You should live your life as an adventure. You take every failure and every success as some sort of lesson, as some sort of miracle. For example, living life as an adventure, I feel, will help us to actually do more with our lives. Will actually help us live healthier, happier lives. Because if we put all this pressure on ourselves, you won't be happy with yourself. You won't be happy with the life you're living. You won't be happy with the people around you. You won't be happy with family. And rushing it will actually make it go even faster. you'll actually misuse things that you haven't really taken time to appreciate. You get? If you've gotten money in a way that you know is unscrupulous, for example, you might end up wasting it. For example, well, let's think of a common thief, for example. He might steal that. Let's put it like this: you pick some money from the street, right? Maybe 1,000 Kenya shillings. Your pesa itakaa for how long? For how long will that money remain in your pocket? You'll squander it. Why? Because you have not felt the sweat. You have not felt the tears that got into making that money. You've not really appreciated the process that came before you actually acquired that money. So there's an importance in taking time to do something. There's an importance in appreciating the process. So if you're in your 20s, then you have a lot of time to appreciate the process, and don't lose hope. Stay strong. Tell yourself that I still have years. So I should not really rush myself. I still have years, so success is still on the way. Talk to yourself. Remind yourself that you're still going to make it. No matter the number of times you fail, no matter the number of times you actually fall, you should have the strength to pick yourself up. Dust yourself off and keep going. Keep moving forward. Okay, so that's the end. I think I've done 12 minutes, which is an achievement at the moment. I'll do more and more time as the days go by. I was actually talking to you guys right now because the lights were out. There was a blackout, and the lights are back. So I'm very sure that my neighbors will start making noise with their radios and sound systems. Well, my earphones won't make any noise because I use my earphones to listen to music. Anyway, I'd like to remind you guys to check out my social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, and what else? Well, there's also Medium. And also check out my other podcasts and YouTube. There are so many social media platforms, so you just go and check them out. You'll find me under Wesley Tush, West Tush. And have a great adventure. I wish you all the best in your 20s. Bye.